Слышно? Раз, два, три. Теперь-то меня слышно. Здравствуйте всем. Я знаю, что меня никто не смотрит, если что.
The Union Aerospace Corporation is the largest corporate entity in existence. Originally focused on weapon and defense contracts, new ventures have expanded into biological research, space exploration, and other scientific endeavors. With unlimited funds and the ability to engage in research outside of moral and legal obligations, the UAC controls the most advanced technology ever conceived.
Incoming transport detected.
Mars approach, Dark Star with you, 07060.
Так, где мушка? Сейчас, секундочку, извиняюсь.
3, passing through 38,000.
Roger, Dark Star. Descend to 2000, set speed, contact ground on 26972.
Roger that, tower.
We have them on radar, sir. They'll be landing in a few moments.
Excellent. See that Counselor Swan is sent directly to me.
Yes, sir.
Tower, Dark Star on final.
We've got you, Dark Star. You are set for lockdown. Welcome back.
I can't believe it's come to this. I didn't want to come here.
He left you no choice.
True, but this is the last time. I'm tired of running damage control every time he makes a mess.
Right. You're the control. And if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, but Kruger is going to start doing things our way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Welcome to Mars. All
Welcome
new
to Mars
arrivals
City.
need to check in.
Union Aerospace's premier research facility. To expedite your processing, please proceed directly to reception.
Welcome to Mars, Marine. I'm gonna need you to step on one of those red squares on the floor for a bioscan. This will only take a second. Okay, let me get this started. You're gonna need to hold still. Moving around only makes the test take longer. All right, bioscan looks good. You're cleared for entry.
Attention, Director Banks, please report to Central Administration.
Goal number 1 at the UAC is the safety and well-being of all employees and guests. To help achieve this goal, we ask you to follow all UAC corporate procedures at all times. This includes restricting your movement to areas for which you have clearance. Always remain alert and aware of what you and others are doing. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, or just have a simple question, find the nearest UAC.
Welcome to Mars. First time? You can just leave your bag there. I'll have it sent up your quarters. Okay, there's a few things we need to take care of first. This is your personal data assistant. You'll need this to access all secure areas. If you get clearance for any security zones, it'll download directly. It's important, so don't lose it. I see here that Sergeant Kelly has requested your immediate attention. Head directly to Marine Command. It's just that way. Follow the signs.
Mars City is a smoke-free facility. Please smoke only in designated areas.
I'm here
Thank you for your
because there
cooperation.
seems to be some very serious problems.
Oh, really? Do I need to remind you of the groundbreaking work that we're doing
Это не
here?
Хопкинс?
No. But I've been authorized by the board to look at everything.
The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. All they want is something to make them more money, some product. Don't worry, they'll get their product.
After how many accidents? Tell me, Dr. Betruger, why are so many workers spooked, complaining, requesting transfers off Mars?
They simply can't handle life here. They're exhausted and overworked. If I had a larger, more competent staff and bigger budget, even these few accidents could have been avoided.
I'm afraid you'll get nothing more until my report is filed with the board. I will need full access, Dr. Betruger, Delta included. I won't have any difficulty doing that, will I?
Only if you get
смертельные или
lost, Swan.
травмирующие. И то,
Just stay out of my way.
о чем говорит
Amazing
Энтони
things will
Хопкинс, что
happen here
если бы
soon.
был бы больше
You just
бюджета,
wait.
этого можно было всего избежать. На
Let's
это
go.
какой-то типочка говорит, и так уже многие люди не хотят работать и покидают. В чем проблема? Проблема, судя по всему, в том, что не надо. Просто не надо. Просто не надо.
I don't think I've seen you before.
Я
You
тоже.
must be a replacement for one of the guys we lost.
Ага.
IPN News Network, your universe now. The Union Aerospace Corporation denied allegations today of several reports showing a growing military presence on Mars. A spokesperson stated that increased activity is simply a tactical deployment to out...
Miller, you hear about Corporal Allen?
Yeah, they said he just lost it. Shipped home this week.
Lose one, gain another.
No shit. I wonder if they're gonna...
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher. Breathe.
Another newbie. Welcome to the worst assignment you'll ever...
Yeah, I saw those suits around. Accidents? That's good. Is that what they're calling them now?
So, tell me, just what the hell is happening over there? Beats me, man.
Look, all I do is repair the converters when they blow, okay? That's it.
Fine. But what's overloading them so much? I mean, how much damn power do they need?
I wouldn't ask him if I was you, man. I heard Travis started poking around and he got transferred fast.
This is the audio log of maintenance technician Adam Bernache, dated November 10th, 2145. I fixed the couplings on the heat shields this morning with no problems.
Report to
Sergeant Kelly ASAP. Another odd experience while I was down there. Shortly after finishing the first coupling adjustment, I distinctly heard whispering. When I went to
Took your sweet time, Marine? Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team's gone missing. Since you're the ranking FNG, you get to find him. I want you to check out the old decommissioned comm facility. We heard he might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars City. I've programmed this sentry to guide you to the maintenance elevator. Hope you you follow the sentry better than you followed orders so far. Pick up some gear at the security checkpoint at the bottom of the elevator. Oh, and when you find him, just bring him back. Do not hurt him. Now move out.
Okay. Saving content, I guess. Where is my new friend? Let's go, dude.
Welcome to my... Representing yet another great accomplishment of the UAC, the Series 3 plasma gun is an extremely versatile medium-range combat weapon. Harnessing the exhaustive resources of synthetic plasma, the plasma gun meets the critical requirement of low-cost, abundant ammunition for today's highly mobile military. Capable of sustained firepower due to the latest advancements in plasma injector technology, this weapon's lightweight and high yield make it desirable for most combat scenarios. Always on the forefront of technology, the UAC is making safer worlds through superior firepower.
Attention UAC personnel. Interested in earning more credits? Volunteer at Delta Labs today. See your service branch director for more details.
Did you hear what Carter said? What? He said that he saw some strange creatures or something down in Delta. He said it wasn't.
The UAC cares about the quality of life of its employees. Please take advantage of our quality medical care services.
Welcome to the dungeon, Marine. Most unexciting place on Mars. I'm gonna need you to grab some armor and secure your pistol before I can pass you through security. Okay, grab your gear. Now you're ready for combat. Let me do a radio test. MarsSec radio check. Excellent. Good signal. Looks like you've been assigned the decommissioned comm facility. Just follow the main passage through the underground junction and straight out. You'll have a quick evac. And what better way to see the Martian surface than to run across it? Okay, you're all set. Oh yeah, keep in mind, civilians are working down here. Don't get excited and shoot at me.
The scientist, right? I'm not sure you want to find him. You see, never mind.
Listen, Scotty, I've done this a million times. It's not that hard.
Why don't you crawl your fat ass down here and do it yourself?
Because I'm getting paid to make sure you do it. Just finish the coupling so we can continue.
Guys, not keep any of these machines running? Yes, sir. It's just that the science team demands a lot.
comm center, right? You'd better hustle up, pal. This passage doesn't go all the way there. You'll have a quick walk outside to the center's airlock. Don't sweat it. Your suit's got plenty of oxygen.
This is Sergeant Kelly. Need to double time it down there. Search your assigned area and haul your ass back to Mars City. Out.
Huh? No, no, please. You must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. I can't let... You don't know what I've seen. You can't possibly understand or comprehend.
The devil is real.
I know.
He built his cage.
I'm getting abnormal readings here. This is bad. God! I can't hold these levels. We're losing it!
No pump.
Structural integrity at risk.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We're under attack by an unknown enemy force. Fall back to Marine HQ to regroup. I say again, fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
What about K building? Spring Crouch.
Squad leaders, give sitrep. Over.
Command HQ, this is Bravo team. We've got one Marine down, 2 wounded. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 4. We got 2 down and Alpha Lab. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 2. Main power systems down at sub-level. Backup to life support systems only. We've got lots of civilian casualties. It's a mess. Command HQ, attempting to secure the area.
option.
This is Command HQ.
Bridge extension.
Report directly to Marine headquarters and await further orders.
Можно стрелять быстрее, чем есть.
This is the audio log of Frank Delahue, engineering manager assigned to power production, dated October 24th, 2145. Reclamation problems continue to plague the main processor. 2 more valve overloads are needed in just the past week. These overloads can destroy the valves, causing very dangerous fire, deadening connectivity to incinerate sensitive equipment nearby. Today we had only 1 reported injury as a result of these valve failures. And this is due in large part to the quick response of the engineering team. Our procedure of entering the failure code 842 and the operation terminal has proved adequate, and I recommend no changes in that procedure.
Ой. Why? What? Ai! Ai! Ai!
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We're under attack by an unknown enemy force. Fall back to Marine HQ to regroup.
Это я понимаю.
I say again, fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders. Squad leaders, give sit rep. Over.
Command HQ, this is Bravo team. We've got 1 Marine down, 2 wounded. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 4. We have 2 down now. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 2. Main power up and life support systems only. We've got lots of civilian casualties. It's a mess. Command HQ, attempting to secure the area.
Wow.
This is Command HQ. Report directly to Marine Headquarters and await further orders.
Стресс. Стресс. Jump.
This is Grant Baston, your Environmental Services Supervisor. Date is October 19th. I've been hearing an alarming number of reports on some, unexplainable things. Being on another planet and working underground has always been a little spooky, so we always have the occasional report of strange things. But what is worrying me is the fact that the number of these reports are up by a lot. People are truly frightened. The rumors we're hearing about experiments from the Delta Complex are not helping. The power fluctuations aren't helping at all either. Having the lights flicker constantly and losing power for several minutes at a time is scaring everyone down. I'm doing my best to keep people informed. We're continually short-handed. Someone's reporting in sick almost every day.
This is Sergeant Kelly.
Keep my director apprised of the situation and continue to log reports as I get
Negative ID on the assailing force. They're mean SOBs. They don't have a clear path back to HQ. Stock up on ammo, establish a stronghold, and keep them at bay. Set up a CP there. Out.
Вау, привет! Здорово, здорово.
This is Sergeant Kelly. Fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
Easy.
All remaining Marine units, this is Sergeant Kelly. I'm unable to reach Mars City from my current position. Move to Marine HQ to regroup and await further orders.
Hey, you! Up here, quickly! I thought I was the only one still alive. I can't believe I found you. Something happened. I don't know what. It was like a shockwave. It passed through the entire base. People started changing. It was crazy. I was working up here on the vent shafts. I don't know how I survived. Go for help. Please. No way. I'm staying up here. It's the only safe place. You can't get me down. I'm staying here.
Кто на контур? Реально можно офигеть.
Be careful. I don't know what's in there.
Да, можно играть.
Specialist Wilson, my team is gone. They're all dead. I'm running blind here. What are my orders? Over.
Specialist Wilson, this is Sergeant Kelly. Stay sharp, son. Look for your last known ID and fortify your position. We'll find you.
место. Сгоришь. Да сгоришь. Прикольно. Чисто ножка осталась.
Dr. Marcasian, at 1547, patient Jonathan Wills was admitted after complaining of insomnia and nausea. According to the nurse, Mr. Wills was calm and exhibited no signs of disorder when he was brought to exam room 5. However, by the time I reached him at 10 after 4, his personality had changed dramatically. When I entered the room, Mr. Wills lunged at me with a scalpel he apparently stole from a supply drawer. With the assistance of an orderly, we managed to subdue and sedate him without injury. Dr. Marcasian, at 1547, patient Jonathan Wills was admitted after complaining of insomnia and nausea. According to the nurse, Mr. Wills was calm and exhibited no signs of disorder when he was brought to exam room 5. However, by the time I reached him at 10 after 4, his personality had changed dramatically. When I entered the room, Mr. Wills lunged at me with a scalpel he apparently stole from a supply drawer. With the assistance of an orderly, we managed to subdue and sedate him without injury. Mr. Wills was heavily medicated and could not be diagnosed. In 20 minutes, he was hemorrhaging. He managed to carve 3 cinders in his arm and cut his own tongue. I can only guess at the cause of his problems. I hope that additional psychiatrists arrive soon. In the meantime, in response to this assault, all medical supplies and armaments will be locked in a secure hospital cabinet with the code 347. Dr. Casey out.
Free or so. Hello.
Audio report on troop morale. Morale here is beginning to drop. It's nothing to worry about yet since I keep my Marines sharp and ready to go, but events at the base are wearing on the troops. There have been a lot of things happening here on the base. I believe the UAC experiments being performed here must be the cause. Out here, they could be experimenting on God knows what. There are quite a few people missing. And no Marines, of course. It's the civilian population I am referring to.
Connection
Bottom line, whatever it is they have going on here has my men on a razor's edge.
I'm unable to return to Mars
there is no cause
City.
for
All
alarm,
passages
but
out
I
of the
am
Delta
requesting we
complex have been
rotate
blocked.
squads every 90
Setting up a
days
command post
instead of every
here.
180.
We monitor status
I will
reports of the
continue to
entire
report
base
as the
from Delta
situation
Central
develops.
Authority and communicate with other
As
Marines.
we have the new Marines en route,
It's your
fresh
mission to
faces
link
will
up
help.
with Bravo Team
Sergeant
and get that
Tyson,
transmission
out.
sent. Head toward Alpha Lab.
Ну, я сказал код.
Audio report confirming new troop deployments for the Mars City Marine Facility, October 30th, 2145. The new troops will be arriving within a few days. I've started a series of training exercises focusing on close-quarter small weapons combat, as well as instituting mandatory refresher courses on all munitions and weapons in our armory. In response to the large number of security breaches and general feelings of ill will around the base, I've doubled security details, placing 2 Marines at each checkpoint. This additional presence should help calm things down. I expect that the incoming Marines are not quite as green as the last deployment. They've turned out okay, but some combat experience will go a long way right now. Sergeant Tyson, out.
Как это понимать? Чё ты горишь до сих пор? Может, тебе помощь нужна? Что происходит? Да что? Куда идти? А если отключить вообще худ? Здесь есть такая возможность? О, интересно.
Marine, if you run across any operational sentry bots, use them. Those guys pack a lot of firepower.
The UAC is here to help you. Psychological.
Why? Привет! Как ты это сделал?
Marine, you gotta get the Bravo team quickly. They need all the firepower they can get. Sending that transmission is critical to our survival.
Что тут? Ради чего? Зря потраченное время. Тянется до морей, килограмм лет. Ура!
I don't think you understand, Dr. Betruger.
No, I understand everything.
I'm telling you now, Doctor, the UAC is taking over this operation.
Operation? Is that what you're calling it?
The situation is out of control.
It's not out of control, Swan. You are. I'll manage this, and you and your flunky will be taking control of nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, Betruger. I think I do understand.
Okay, Plan B.
Welcome to the Alpha Labs, formerly designated Phase 1 by the Union Aerospace Off-World Research. 29, 2095.
Так. Молодец.
Don't stop, buddy. There's nothing you can do for me. They're all gone. Surprised us. They just came out of nowhere. There's still a few squads operating. But they're all cut off from each other.
Access denied.
Try to find them.
Marine. Bravo team reports there's some sort of unidentified growth taking over parts of the base. I don't know what it is, but it can't be good. Stay trapped.
I be here.
This is the audio log of Director William Banks, dated October 20th, 2125. It has come to my attention that we have an alarming number of missing personnel. My office has received 4 additional reports from Delta in the last week alone, mentioning that personnel are not reporting for work, that calls to their quarters have gone unanswered. My office has sent the names of those personnel to Mars City Security, and they have promised to initiate an investigation. But this news is very disturbing, especially at a time when we have so many people in the infirmary suffering from sudden cases of schizophrenia and other psychological disorders. I hope there is no connection between those cases and these reports of missing personnel. This is the audio log of Director William Banks, dated October 5th, 2145. It has been brought to my attention by Environmental Services that the recent power grid changes have caused many non-critical systems to malfunction. The report explains that this is due to either intermittent power outages or lower than optimal voltage input. It also says that sufficient power distribution to all non-critical systems is becoming more difficult to maintain, thanks to Dr. Vitruga and his so-called optimization to the energy stores in and around the facility. I assure the Director of ES to file a report with Central Authority with this.
This is Paul Simon, security specialist in IT. Our network security has been breached several times over the last few days. Now, it looks like it may have been going on longer than that, but whoever did this really knew what they were doing. They covered their tracks really well. I just happened to notice some log anomalies, or it would still be going on. The intrusion came on an encrypted carrier signal from the Delta complex. They piggybacked the virus on one of the supercomputer requests, and it peeled itself from the data stream once it was inside our firewall. Someone on the inside there has to be responsible. Unfortunately, due to security in that complex, I can only tell it came from within Delta. There's no way to identify which machine or even which lab it came from. Whoever was in our system had access to all personal data, including medical reports. My team will be monitoring the network closely in the next few days, looking for anything unusual. End of log.
Access granted.
Marine, I've received a report that you haven't reached Bravo team yet. You need to pick up the pace. Can't wait for you. Reaching the communication facility quickly is imperative.
The UAC takes pride in its safety record. Please follow UAC procedures.
For generations, humankind has lived under the leading factor of steadily dwindling natural resources. Our new ventures on planets like Mars for metals, petrochemicals, food, water, and even solutions that will soon pay off for the investors and indeed our solution. Look around at its vast red deserts, rich in naturally occurring iron oxides. They are the raw materials of our future.
Audio log for Kyle Berger, research supervisor for the EPD project. The elemental phase deconstructor is fully operational, and the research data we have gathered so far is very impressive. Unfortunately, we had a terrible accident last week. Research assistant Patterson was calibrating one of the quark emitters in the chamber, and witnesses say he appeared to see something. It's almost like something was talking to him, and he backed right into the part. It was not a pretty sight, as it did off the backside of his head. He lived a few minutes, although I'm not sure you could consider that living. But they say his eyes rolled back and forth, and he was trying to talk. After losing that much brain matter, I'm sure it was his reflex actions. Anyway, due to this, I have enacted new safety protocols in the lab. We get Stockholm destroyed with an emergency response. Code for the cabinet is 7.
Warning. EPD laser active.
Audio log for Jack Smith, benefits analyst in HR 1024-2145.
Gas leak stopped. Fire
I just went through another
extinguished.
batch of accident reports from the science team. We've had 5 more people hurt this week while working with the equipment. The most serious incident was one John Hughes, whose hand was caught in one of the plastic extrusion systems. He was performing maintenance on it and states that he unplugged it and had the safety key in his pocket. It managed to activate without an apparent power source. He shredded his arm up to the elbow before setting it out. It's been reported that the machine is still running and you can't shut it down. The cost on that incident alone is enough to raise the red flag, but this is...
Прикольно.
He shredded his arm up to the elbow before someone got him out. It's been reported that the machine is still running and you can't shut it down. The cost on that incident alone is enough to raise the red flag, but this is...
Oh, you startled me. Man, am I ever glad to see you. I thought I was all alone. It's been freaking spooky lately. The Hydra gun's blown a few circuits and is unstable. Be careful of that gun. A stray bullet into the glass shields could blow the whole area. I'm gonna try and get this thing stabilized. I'll head to the science office when I have this under control.
Только пойти, то мне...
Safer world.
Посмотрим, что это даст.
Broadcasting on a very low frequency. If you can hear me, I'm not far. I locked myself in storage room C4. Please, if anyone can hear me, please help me.
Ладно, всем спасибо, что устал я от этой игры. Спокойной ночи.